Very well, welcome back to Let's Play the Crimson Eclipse. Last time, we went to Claude's Chesterfield house, marked as dead, and now we know that our next destination is Reyel. And while we're doing that, Neon and Neon, Farion, Elvet, and Rudra are going to fight the Scuttlewurms. But this team right here is going to get on Grant's trail. Before we talk to Mag and Ray, actually, it's been a few episodes since I had this item. I actually never read anything about it. Where is it? Theia 3 I think we picked this up in Benedicta, in the house, in the locked house, probably. Mythology and literature. Seth, Horus, student and mentor are clear references to Egyptian mythology. Our story is consistent with the myth. There are two side plans Horus during a fight. Rudra's tribe, however, follows Hindu naming convention. Rudra, Zura, Brahma, and Shiva. The Sabbath team members, both in Theia and in Fifthira, are named after Shakespearean characters. Shylock from The Merchant of Venice, Juliet from Romeo and Juliet, and naturally Macbeth. Moreover, their shared last name is Stratford, which comes from the town of Stratford-upon-Avon, birthplace of William Shakespeare. Yeah, I've already touched some of these subjects, but here they are. You can actually find this trivia in the game, which I think is pretty cool. I think we read all of the eco reports. If not, we're gonna read them all together in one episode eventually. So, oh yeah. Think we're ready. Let's talk to Mag and Ray. We're ready here. Let me know if you're ready to leave. Leave to where? It's a surprise, but you'll find out very soon. This is the moment you refill your supply set. Once we go down below, we won't be able to come back for a while. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Perfect. Follow me. This tunnel must be new. I've never seen it before. So Reyel and I hid it from everyone. It's actually one of the wider parts of the base. I think it was used for moving the heavy vehicles. Will the tunnel bring us straight to Reyel? Don't be foolish, even if it was true, would you really make it that far by walking on the bottom of the ocean? Some months ago, our sonars detected some strange noises coming from this sector of the ocean. We started to check the tunnel, and guess what we found? Holy Rian, it's the Roland Wing, the airship which sank during the opening flight. Obviously, it can't fly in its current condition, but we're going to enter it with a shuttle and do a checkup. If I remember correctly, the accident was caused by malfunctioning in the reactors. If we're able to fix them, we could make it fly again. And reaching Reyel will be a matter of a few hours. We must take a look. Very well, let's go. Doesn't look good, does it? Not as bad as I thought. Ori Halcon, damn it. How'd he end up down here? Oh, I've got no idea. Maybe it's the Ori terrain waste? The color looks wrong though. Yeah, I see blue and yellowish streaks. Perhaps he's reacting to his surroundings. Let's not lose our sleep over it. I'm sure we'll find out. We're lucky enough this stuff glows in the dark. But let's find a way to get this piece of junk moving. Oh well, and here we are, a little dungeon. We do have Yellington here, and he has some stuff that you can buy, but it's pretty basic stuff anyway. I don't think we need anything though. Yeah, we're fine. Can I sell? Or do you only... Yeah, I can sell, okay. I have a thing to sell. But where is it? Oh, there it is. There you go. Sold. We have a lot of money now that we've defeated that stupid boss last time. Okay, look everywhere. Say no one ever speaks anyway. Okay, so we go down here. Whoa, the side of the ship is flooded. We need to find a way to drain all this water. Alright. Now, there's a save point here. For the love of God, save in a separate slot. Especially if this is not your first playthrough. I'll tell you why in a second. For now, we're just gonna explore this place. Let's see. Sparklings. Weird, the terminal seems to be working. Every year, scientists discover new species of fish inhabiting the abyssal depths of the ocean. One of the most recent discoveries, the Sagachin, is an alien-looking specimen characterized by leg-like appendages. For this reason, they resemble surface creatures. This peculiar mutation might have been caused by the disaster of the Reyel Petrol Company occurred shortly before the Elders Treaty. The species also features sharp claws and appears to be vulnerable to light, a rare element in the depths of their habitat. Good that we have Martia with Vulgus that she deals light element damage. From mkennedyvanmail.com to jlabravanmail.com. I thought I sent it already, sorry. The password to access Terminal 1 is Levitza with some numbers instead of letters. Okay, we're gonna remember that. We're gonna need it. I believe we're gonna go up first? Yeah, let's go up here first. We might have a fight here, right? Yeah. We do have a fight here, so let me go over my setup for this dungeon. So, okay, we already know Seth, we already know Nadia, we already know Martia. Actually, I have a Sanctarium level 1. Ah, crap, can I power that up? I don't think I have the materials. Crap, I'm missing a Fallen Stone, that's bad. Oh well, I'll have access to Borghetti once this dungeon is over. We'll power it up then. So I haven't discussed Galleon yet. Galleon, let's take a look at his status. So as I said, Galleon is a mage. And he's pretty much like Allison, but better. Allison was a support mage type of character, and he's practically the same. As you can see, very high spirit. Okay resistance, actually. He has a lot of resistance for a mage. Pretty much enough strength and okay dexterity. I mean, let's actually see. 128 resistance, 113 resistance, 109 resistance, 183 resistance. Holy shit, Galleon's a tank. Galleon is invincible. He is a super soldier. He ain't joking. As for skills, apart from these 4 that we're gonna discuss in a fight, the Exceed that he has grants Zenith's Mastery Plus and Shield effect to the party. So he's, as you can see, he doesn't do damage, but it's pretty fine. It's not super good because if you're me, that you use regeneration a lot, that Zenith's, you don't care about it. Mastery Plus, you pretty much don't care about it because if you get the Exceed, it's gonna be late in the battle, and your Mastery is gonna probably be maxed out anyway, so you don't care about that too. But Shield is good. It's double defense. It's great. So it's okay. Instable DNA. Start every battle under a random status effect. Yeah, that sucks. That's one of the Galleon's weak point. At the beginning of a fight, he gets a random ailment. It can be a good one, like, I don't know, Double Spirit, or it can be a bad one, like Bleed. You don't know. Or you can be started like in Blocked, or in Shiftless. It's random, every time. He has Rest. He has learned this Rest from Alison because she had it. Now Galleon has it too, which is great. Because Rest is broken. And Shock, he's learned it during a camp scene. Inflicts blocked and frill status effect, not bad. And since he charges Exceed with SPs, if you don't want to use SPs, like, because these are all pretty costly, like 20, 20, and 15. If you don't want to use SPs, just Shock. Shock doesn't cost a lot. He charges Exceed, and you don't lose a lot of SPs anyway. Also, he has a lot of SPs, dude. 153 max SPs. Not even Nadia gets that many SPs. Galleon is strong. Yep. That being said, so straight to the Omega, of course, is Enhanced Spirit. And this, made by Allison, plus 70 Spirit. This is what you... This is the doll that gets turned into a Galleon-only accessory. Trust me, Galleon only needs Spirit. He already has a lot of resistance. I think that Zenith gives resistance. Holy shit, gives 100 resistance! That's why he has so much resistance. His weapon! Holy shit, his weapon is broken. But yeah, the Unveil is here for one reason. The Unveil on the Genesis completely disables any status, any bad ailments from the passive that he has, where he starts the battle with a random ailment. Okay, with the Unveil, you only can get good ailments and not the bad ones. So the Unveil is pretty much forced, because you definitely want to start the battle in like slow, or again shiftless, or you could be like the one that blocks the skills, and actually I accidentally equipped stuff on him. It could be like what's the one? The one that blocks your skills. Yeah, you definitely don't want to start the battle with that. So, as you can see, Galleon starts with a shield. So yeah. Okay, so these guys pretty easy. The top one I think is weak to Galleon's. Wow, I one-shot it with Seth. Okay, whatever. Okay, so Guardian skills. Let's go with Ori Marjet. Deals water and dark damage based on spirit, and he has a boatload of spirit, so this is gonna do 1 billion damage. Yeah. Yeah, it's broken.
My prayers will be
Yeah, by the way, if you're looking for a maze, Gallian is super good. He does have only one trick to his sleeve, and that's the Ori Marjet. Because apart from that, doesn't really get anything else as offensive. This terminal seems to be working. The Roland Wing airship has been named after our legendary Emperor Roland Wing. It is a redesign of the previous seaplane model dating back to the 21st century. The ship has been designed to land and stop on liquid surfaces, and additional security measure a drainage system has been implemented to be used in case of a leak. The carrier can take off again after the drainage process has been completed. The drainage system can be accessed through the terminals in the east wing of the carrier and the command room. Good, exactly what we need. How lucky. We already read this. Oh, by the way, we just got a new atlas. Forgot to acknowledge that. That thing. This is not so bad. Auto impetus is exceed plus mastery minus. I mean, exceed plus is always good, but you know, losing 30 of all stats, dude. They're worse chemicals. The chemicals give you auto exceed minus 15 to all stats and 20 dexterity, whatever. And impetus gives you minus 30 to all stats, so it's double the amount. You're getting auto exceed plus, but you're also getting auto mastery minus. So what's the point? Just use the chemicals. Why am I equipping that? Where's Volgas? Alright. Just use the chemicals. They're much better in all ways. There's less minus in stats, and you get one less status ailment from it. So if you don't one-shot those, we can show another one of Gallian's skills. That's so. Fusion lowers the enemy resistance to fire, light, and wind. 60% fire hit is not really that big of a deal, honestly. Use it during boss fights. Don't use it during anything else, but it does what it does. If we can hit, that'll be great. Anyway, this guy's weak to light. That's the guy we read about. We can also read eventually about the top one. Top one is weak to water. Or cold, whatever you want to call it. So one Ori Marjet just destroys it. Especially if Gallian is in double spirit like it was right now. Console Terminal 2. System shut down unexpectedly. Please insert password. Unfortunately, we don't have this. We have the password for Terminal 1, so we need to close this. Yeah, it defaults to password, but yeah, perhaps you look for clues. Now, the problem that this thing has is that if you are on a second playthrough and you already know the password of the second one, you may stumble upon this, and since you remember the password, you'll be like, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna input the password on this one, right? Now, this drains the room we saw in the beginning, okay? But if you do that, I mean, no, wait, it doesn't drain it. It says that it drains certain rooms, but if you go to the beginning, you'll see that the room we saw, where Seth said, oh, good, this room is full of water, I can't go here. That room is still locked. So you may be thinking, I'm just gonna input the password on the number 1. But if you try to do that, the game thinks, oh wait, you have inserted the password for number 2, so you can't insert number 1. And at that point, you're soft locked. It's impossible to move on. If you save, you destroyed your save file. If you're not on the first, if you're on the first playthrough, of course, you're not gonna know the password for this one. So the problem is pretty much not there. But like, I soft locked myself. On my third, like, I think on my third playthrough, I was like, I'm just going to insert password number 2 first, and then there was no way out of it. Like, this computer right here, that's Terminal 1, it was saying, no, you already inserted the password for computer number 2. You're not going to insert my password. Oh, well. Anyway, let's put his password in. Levizoa. There we go. And unfortunately, I don't think this bag will ever get fixed, just because we will have to rewrite a bunch of events. Oh well. From ggreycastle.vanmail.com to daldebaranvanmail.com. Dude, you need to stop forgetting the password. I left your note in your room. You'd better learn it, or Lady Revenant will ever hide. See you next week. Also, I love how it says Nitrosoft mailbox. Yeah. All right. So that's just a hint on the password that you get up here. But okay. Okay, so now we drained this bottom part. Nothing here. We're just gonna go on the bottom row, see what's happening. Ah, vending machine. Nothing of our interest. This room is dry. The doors must have prevented water from leaking in. There's some notes here. Among these deep-sea creatures, these reptiles are the most peculiar. Unlike their surface cousins, these Okisauri are hot-blooded. This makes them particularly sensitive to cold temperatures. Another telling characteristic of this species is unbreakable shell, which is certainly an evolutionary outcome developed to adapt to the pressure of the depths. Okisaurus scales are harder than the shell of a tortoise. Those are the top enemies, I guess, that you saw in the battle, those little ones. They have a lot of defense, but they're weak to cold. That's it. Well, that was all for that room. What about up here? How does it fight? Okay, we can see one of more Galleon skills. Hopefully. Okay, so we get Scarlet Aura. Let's show this off. I actually used it during the boss fight last time, but this is pretty cool. Grants focus and meditate to the whole party with a 50% hit. Of course, the attack is done for every one of those statistics, so you may end up with weird combinations like this. But it's pretty good. You get speed regeneration and double spirit. Count me in, coach. Why did I do that? Completely useless. Oh well, Marty, go for it. Thank you. Well, Seth doesn't have a lot of health right now. Oh well, I'm gonna fix that in a second. You know what, Shock? You go for this. Nice. I should recover a bunch of HP because of Martia's overmastery. Yeah, 7%, it's okay. Alright, what's this? Gotcha, I want you to get the password by yourself this time. Use the same logic you applied to the first password on the word Atlas. I repeat, Atlas, just switch the letters. Yeah, switch the letters with numbers, it's no big deal. So we're gonna go up here, now we know the password, we're gonna input it. That should probably do something good. Ah, come on, the fight is again. Here, whatever. Maybe I can show off Galleon's last ability. And that's gonna be an interesting one. Alright. Genetic Chaos. Radiates chaotic energy, causing random effects. This is not good. Honestly, it sucks. In my opinion, it sucks. It has so many things that it can do. It's like using the Prey command in Earthbound. It's not good, okay? It's not. But unlike the Prey command, like the Prey command is more like, yeah, you have nothing else to do, might as well try, because you're just losing. But this one is actually quite equal. It can do bad things, but it can do good things too, and there's a 50-50 rate. Actually, I do have the list of abilities that this can do. So let's go through this together. Genetic Chaos can do this. You can get Genesis on party, Meditation on party, Reckless on party, or was it Strength Down on party called? Strength Down is called Atrophy. Exceed Plus on party or Exceed Minus on party. Seal on party, that kinda sucks. You can damage the enemies equal to Galleon Spirit. So in this case, we're gonna do like around 3000 damage or something. Or we take 300 damage. Or the enemies get healed by 300 HP. Or we get healed by 300 HP. And the worst of all is the last one on the bottom right. Mastery gauge to level 3. Party's SPs to 0. It sucks. And that one seems to come pretty often. Well. These are the effects that this can have. If you see here, I lighted it on green the good ones and red the bad ones, and there are actually 6 good and 6 bad. But trust me, because of Morphe's low, you're gonna mostly see the bad ones. Well, that is Galleon's Genetic Chaos, by the way. So we're gonna use it just to show you how it works, like the animation and everything. But let's see what we get. Wow, we actually got something good here. That's gonna be useless because this fight is gonna be over in a second. So yeah, Genetic Chaos is weird. Wow. Wow. My characters are broken.
I hesitate again.
And Marty doesn't even have a weapon to 2. So Atlas, but is 4 actually. D L 4 S. Yeah, you just have 2 A's to substitute in this one. And there are a bunch of symbols you can put in too, but it's the default input thing, input name of a character for RPG Maker 2003. Also, if you wonder why the input thing is 2 letters at a time, is because it's kanji. Like, the original one is with kanjis. So it's a Japanese character, so when they translate it to European language, I guess, or Western languages, they got this double thing. Removing fluids from the cockpit and front deck. Good. So now, everyone will be here on the front deck. Sino still runs, Valenton still runs a shop, so if you want, it's there. We've done a quick check up on the engines in the control room. Damn, you were fast. You don't look worried. How's the ship? There's some damage, but nothing my boys can fix. We just need to find a way to get the engines going. The ship is Atlas powered. What if we try with Royal shards? Sounds risky, but I see another way to get this load of scrap back to the sky. The ship is full of Royal crystals. Too bad most of them are stuck in the hull. Try and get as many as you can, then come back to me, okay? Alright, ma'am. Yeah, this is just a go back to all the rooms and find crystals thing. Oh well, we do what we gotta do. There might be one. You need to look carefully. They do sparkle, so it's kind of easy to find them actually. Just check every room, you'll find there's 5 of them to find. There's not even too many. But yeah, about Galleon's skill, genetic chaos. I never use it usually, but I decided, hey, why not spice things up for the LP? Maybe I should try use it a bit more. Stuart Connery did something like that in his Earthbound LP, in which he tried to use Lucky Sandwich a little bit more. Because Lucky Sandwich are not Prey. They're definitely not as bad as Prey is. Prey sucks. But yeah, he tried a bit more with that and was like, let's do something different. And we're gonna do something different as well. I'm gonna try to use that a bit more often. I think it's down below actually, yeah. And by that bit more often, it's going to be 1 use for every boss fight. Like, we're gonna start the next boss fight in very soon. We're gonna use Genetic Chaos once. What we get, we get. It's whether it's good or bad, we're gonna take it. And we're gonna try to do it as soon as possible, like as soon as Galleon gets the turn. If it's possible, we're gonna do it. Otherwise, we're gonna do it on the second turn. Like, for example, maybe he has to heal. I don't know. So he can't do it on turn 1. Alright, so we're about to fight a boss here. Let me see. I want to heal a bit, though. Yeah, that'll be fine. And some SPs as well. Galleon's pretty low. Chug a Soul Pearl down. Everyone else is fine. Yeah, we're good. Let's see. Is our mastery good? Yes, it is. I think we're fine. Let's go.
Get this mission started.
Alright then. If I remember correctly, these 2 octopus are weak to Van Lightning. Or Wind, rather. But again, Van Lightning kinda sucks. Alright. Fingers crossed. What we get? Well, they got healed. No big deal. We're gonna do so much damage anyway. Misto's gonna destroy these guys. Yeah, that level 1 did like 7,000 damage. 700, not 7,000. I'll beat you broken 7,000. Martia. Yeah, you just go. Go for it. Alright. Okay, water sprays that. Okay, that's not it, everyone. 82 damage! I told you, Galleon is a super tank. He can't be stopped. Scarlet Aura. By the way, Galleon's strat is simple. Scarlet Aura, so he gets SP regen and then spam magic. Spam is already margin. That's what he has. It's a pretty brainless threat, but it works. It works wonders. No, I didn't want to attack that. Oh well. Nadia's not doing good. Nice crit. We're gonna do it once more. Didn't get a lot of buffs around the other party members. Wow. Yeah, Galleon's thing kind of based on luck, but usually it works fine. You do caution. You need the elf. I mean the defense, and you also need elf. So there you go. And at this point, it's just about how fast can we actually spam our strongest skills, because this boss doesn't really do that much. Yeah, a couple shiftless, but Marty's just gonna remove one of them. Absolute that out. You can stay on Seth, that's fine. He's going to attack most of the times anyway. By the time he got he's gonna have an exceed, that thing would probably just be removed on its own, but yeah, just spam the Scullion. Yeah, he does 1000 damage per use. There's no way. There's no way this is gonna be a challenge. And I think you're weak to fire? Maybe not. 2000 damage from Seth, nice. Yeah, we're just gonna pop an exceed with Martia.
I've heard enough of you.
And I think as soon as Seth pops his exceed, again, this will be over, as he would say. Yeah, Martia with the gloves, it's kind of broken, because she's so strong anyway. If you just put her the gloves, she's like, hey, I'm gonna own the battlefield by myself. Like, it doesn't matter at that point. See, 2 turns. Oh god, this is hard. Yeah, okay, this thing hurts. That's actually dangerous, okay. That actually made me worry a little bit. Just a tiny bit, though. Just a tiny bit. Because all I gotta do is this, and Nadia is okay. Everybody else is good. As Seth said, it's over.
You'll have to do better if you want to beat me.
And we got Marine Necklace. Let's check that out. Grants cold resistance, some strength, some resistance, and some spirit. Don't really like it. Something. It's there again. There are many equipments in this game that are just there, if you want to use them. Very well, let's get back to work. Looks like it worked. Yeah, we started the engines and the electrical panel seems okay now. If we can find a crew, we can fly to Levidzo and no one will be able to stop us. What'd you say, son? Sure, let's go immediately. Reyel awaits. Mom, the engines are almost functional. What do you mean, almost? Well, the ship doesn't have that much autonomy, but the Ariathale we have should last for 3 trips between Reyel and Levidzo. It's more than enough, don't worry. Yes, it's alright, we'll take Seth to Reyel and then we'll take him home after he's seen the Sidereal. We can work on the Roland Wing engine once we're back. I can't believe it, we're flying. It's scary and great at the same time. I never felt anything like this before. Well, it's not too different from a normal ship, don't you think? Come on, don't be cynical. Sorry, I'm just a bit tired. I think I'll have some sleep. Poor Galleon. It's my fault too, him feeling like that. Mag. I've been so self-centered and look what I've done. The man I used to love now hates me. I can only blame my wanderlust. I wonder if he'll ever forgive me. Well, we'll find that out next time as we explore the ship and land to Reyel. See you guys then.